How's it going, guys? It's Jacob Reinhart, and today I want to talk about, as well as show footage of, one of the best nights of my life. And it only happened like a week ago from this upload. So let's talk about it. On March 2nd, I had the absolute honor of opening for Jay Navarro and the Traders with my buddies in the band Canceled Out. Though the story's about primarily what happened that night, there's a little bit of a backstory that leads up to it. So here it is. Back in September of 2018, I got a message from the lead singer of Canceled Out asking me if I can fill in for their lead guitarist J-Mo, because he had gotten a new job and, just couldn't play the show. I asked him what the show was, and he later told me that we would have been opening for the US Bombs. Of course, I take this up because, I'm a young kid, and I heard of that band through, what else? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, one of my first Tony Hawk games. So I have to take this up. So, we're practicing, I do my homework on their songs, and everything is cool. But there was kind of a wrench that was thrown into the gears for the whole thing. Basically what happened was, the lead singer of the US Bombs, Dwayne Peters, apparently what he did was, he had posted something extremely offensive to the LGBT community and immigrants, and it had surfaced online in the punk rock community. People were saying that it was from an old deleted Instagram account of his. It started spreading. A lot. The other bands that were going to be opening for the US Bombs when they came to our town started dropping off when they caught wind of it. And then overall, the show ended up getting canceled. I was more disappointed than anything that I was not able to play. Of course, it would have been a plus that I would have been able to meet Dwayne Peters. I wanted to show my appreciation for being in one of my favorite video games growing up, and not only that, but he's also a legendary skateboarder. But I was more overall disappointed than anything, while at the same time showing extreme disagreement for what he said. But luckily, that disappointment would not last at all. 2 days after the show was supposed to happen, J-Mo, the guy I was supposed to fill in for, personally asked me if I wanted to fill in for another show coming up. That show was the Jay Navarro show. And this actually worked out fantastically for both me and J-Mo, because not only is he in the band Canceled Out, he's also in a ska band called Eagle and the Maniacs. And for this show, they're both on the same bill. He hates doing double duty, and, why wouldn't you? So I took it right up. I would have been an idiot if I didn't. And the great thing about this show was I was just as excited for this one as I was the US Bomb show. Not only because it would have been my first full set from start to finish, but I'm also, just like the other one, opening for somebody whose music was in Tony Hawk. This time, instead of one Tony Hawk game, it's two. Because Jay Navarro of Jay Navarro and the Traders is also in the Suicide Machines. And they had their song New Girl in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and High Anxiety in Tony Hawk's Underground 2. So yeah, I was pretty fucking stoked about this. The show plays and I have an amazing time, and in case you guys are wondering, yeah, I met Jason Navarro. He was one of the coolest dudes ever. So now, without further ado, my mom and dad got a lot of video. Not the full set, but enough to show you guys of the show. So, yeah, let's take a look. All the songs we're playing are labeled, and most of them are from their album, Mugshots, which is going to be in the description, as well as Eagle and the Maniacs. So, yeah, let's take a look.
Someone told me the kids have grown up. Sure they did with all of that stuff. 95, doing no more. 95, another working class star. 95, shit's making me shit. 95, another working class kid. 95, just ain't doing no more. 95, another working class star. 95, shit's making me sick. 95, another working class kid. We got one more for you guys.
I've seen the good in people who never really had a chance. It's like the world is staring at you with their judgmental eyes. To look down on before the way they act or dress. It's like they can't tell the difference between their truth and their lies.